Hi, this is Samuel Liang back with Groove Live. If you join us live, give us the hashtag live. If you join us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And yesterday, of course, right here on Groove Live, we shared and announced the brand new Groove launch. And much more importantly, there is an affiliate contest associated with it. And so if you weren't around yesterday, make sure that you watch the replay wherever it is that you're watching us right now. But more importantly, last night, or at least it was last night, my time, it was probably around 1 a.m., but it was very, very much worth it. We actually got to watch as Mr. Mike Filsame, alongside with Mr. Tom Beal and Mr. Richley from Groove Growth, they all came on and they shared a lot of great information about the launch with us. But much more specifically, Mr. Mike Filsame announced that during this launch, we actually have a brand new JV webinar that you can promote as well. So it's all very exciting. It's automated, which means that you, as our JV partner, you can promote this and your prospects can watch it literally at any time that they want, because there's this very amazing feature within Groove Webinar called Just in Time, and every 15 minutes or so, a brand new one actually starts. And just so that you know, after the actual live events, last night, I was up for probably another hour and a half after that, because we had a private meeting and Mr. Mike was sharing about all the brand new strategies and all the brand new things that will keep on improving for the system itself. So if you haven't, by the way, had the chance to watch the replay, or you weren't able to watch it live, I encourage you to watch the replay. And if you want to see exactly where it is, simply go to our YouTube channel. Of course, there's plenty of different ways that you can be finding the live replay, but the best possible and easiest way that I can tell you right now is to simply go to the official Groove YouTube channel. And once you click on videos, we're going to find right over here is the Groove Launch August 2022 affiliate contest announcement. This is the video that you're going to want to watch, because it's the one that is kind of modified for your viewing pleasure, to make sure that everything is along the lines of what you need. It is still about an hour plus in length, but everything is absolutely necessary, because Mr. Mike also talks about actually lots of marketing lessons and strategies that are being used for the launch on the landing pages, on the website, the different kinds of strategies that you might want to consider yourself, especially on the Groove JV page, which I'll share more with you about in just a moment. But just to let you know, as a reiteration, Mr. Mike, as part of the affiliate contest announcement, basically he wanted all of us to know that there's a brand new high converting JV webinar that you can use. Is automated, is actually making a lot of sales, very high converting, making a lot of money. So you and me and all of us affiliates and JV partners, is absolutely a tremendous idea if we want to throw everything that we want at it, because it's going to be a very profitable venture for all of us. So once again, come over here to our YouTube channel at Groove CM to watch the replay and to always get caught up, because yesterday, Mike also announced that he might come on live a few more times this week and next week, just to share a little bit more information and to give us some updates. So all those things you're not going to want to miss. Subscribe, turn on your notifications, follow us all across social media, especially on YouTube and Facebook, because those are the channels and pages and groups that we're going to be very, very active in, especially over these 2 weeks. Now, where I do want to direct your attention to, if you haven't already, is to go to groovejv.com, because that's usually where a lot of the latest updates are for many of the content and information that we have. Okay, so once again, that's groovejv.com. And when you go to groovejv.com, yesterday, you may have heard us announce groovejv.com/JV webinar. It was announced during the actual, the live stream with Mike. It was announced with my live stream as well on Groove Live. But just to let you know right now, if you go to groovejv.com, it automatically redirects to groovejv.com/JV webinar. So you don't need to worry about that long link. Simply go to groovejv.com, which is where we usually almost always go anyway, for all of our JV needs and affiliate updates and all the information. As now, as you can see, groovejv.com looks like this. Okay, right there at the top, it says to get the latest high converting launch email swipe, click here. And once you click there, it actually takes you directly to the promotional tools. But before that, just to share with you, there's a whole bunch of things at stake right here. Gifts, prizes, bonuses, $10,000 USDs in prizes for sales. Earn up to $1,000 USD bonus in each of the leads contests, which starts actually this week. Okay, so if you haven't already, August 15th to the 31st, these are the dates that you should really absolutely mark down on your calendar. These 2 weeks is going to be crucial because these are the 2 weeks of the launch itself. Come here and watch this video featuring, of course, Mr. Tom Beal. If you haven't already, but once you watch it, you're going to see a lot more information about the launch updates, featuring a lot more of our fellow Groovesters and things like that. So make sure that you do watch that. It's very informational, and lots of important things that you need to know. And speaking of important, as you scroll down just a little bit, as a reiteration of everything that has been talked about already, but make sure that you set your calendar because everything is happening within these 2 weeks. Now, today is the official day that the affiliates contest has begun. And so with all of that, what this means is that, you have all week to promote this webinar that we've been talking about, and the process and the topic of this webinar is how to recession-proof your entire business. Once again, it's an automated webinar, which means that you can promote it and your friends, your family, your network, whomever actually sees your promotion, they can watch it pretty much anytime because it's multiple times every single hour, as opposed to, one time only or one day and only one slot, so to speak. So with that, this means that there's a much higher chance and much bigger opportunity for your people to, increase the viewership of that, because now it's at a time that is convenient to them as opposed to a time that is convenient to us, or those of us who are in the US or in Southeast Asia or in Europe or in Australia. This is really geared towards the end user themselves. So with that, definitely take full advantage of it. Take a look at this calendar, because not only is this week the entire week where we will be promoting this webinar, next week there's also going to be a surprise ebook that many of you are going to be featured in as well. It's going to be something that you can give away, and we'll give you a lot more updates on that as time comes nearer. But don't worry about that for now. What you want to do is you want to be involved in the very first leads contest that we have for this entire week, which doesn't end until Friday, as you can see, at 11:59 p.m., which once again means that you pretty much have an entire week to do all these things. Make sure that you are leveraging everything that we have right here, right now. And speaking of leverage, what I want to invite you to do is to scroll all the way down. There's going to be a lot more information that you want to know about the launch itself. But what's more important is right here under promotion tools, you'll see where it says links, right? Right here, this is where you will find your affiliate links. So you will see a few different kinds of links that you can be promoting right now. The direct response landing page, which, as Mike explained yesterday on his webinar, that this is a little bit different from the home page because there's a lot more conversion factors and sales conversion elements and components that's been factored in within this page to ensure the highest possible conversions, especially if you are running ads, especially if you're doing affiliate traffic or doing any kind of lead generation that is more specific to you. It's not homepage, it's not branding, it's much more geared for conversion. So if you want to take a look at that, right, this is your login, not your login, but your affiliate ID. You need to log in first into your Groove account before you can see all of this. But once you've logged in, you will be able to see your promotional tools and, of course, your affiliate links right over here as well. So once you do that, you'll see the direct response landing page right here. If you want to take a closer look at what that looks like, right, simply click on the affiliate link yourself, copy and paste it, or just simply right click, and you'll see that this page looks a little bit different from the actual homepage. But regardless, this is the page that you'll want to send traffic to as opposed to the main groove.cm. Now, going back to this, you will see that if you do, in fact, want to compare the main website with the landing page, right, at the very bottom, you'll see main website. And so with that, once we click on that, you'll see that there are slight differences. For example, right at the top, right, you'll see want to get the most out of Groove, join our webinar, or you'll see a drop-down menu for products, or you'll see login, and you'll see the little chat support right over here, right? This is the main groove.cm. If you go to the direct response page, you would notice that all of the call to actions at the top are not there except for get started, right? So this is yet another marketing lesson that you can take away. Usually what we want is to be as specific as possible, remove all the distractions, right? And make sure that with the one and only call to action that we want people to take is the one and only call to action that you have at least on the top of the website, above the fold, and anywhere else that the eye can see, because with that, this will maximize your conversions. And if you absolutely want the additional call to actions that can be at the bottom, but definitely at the top, we want to make sure that there's only one, and that's the difference between the main page that you see over here, as well as the direct response landing page. Now, with that though, of course, this goes to show that if you want to promote Groove.cm, there's a variety of different ways for you to do so. But as we've been talking about all this time, right, what we want to invite you to do is to actually promote the webinar, because this webinar has been tested. The webinar is high converting. It's actually generating a lot of sales. In fact, internally with Groove as a team, this is also something that's being driven with PPC ads, with Facebook ads, with YouTube ads. So with that, you know that it's something that's very worthwhile for us to drive traffic to, because it's making us money. So at the same time, what this means is that it will make you money as well, because it's sending people to the exact same funnel, the exact same webinar funnel, which in turn is Mr. Mike leveraging all of his best, webinar and sales tactics inside that webinar. The conversions are through the roof. And so highly recommend it that when you drive your own traffic, regardless of what kind it is, use this one over here. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so that you can see this. It is the affiliate link that says webinar. Okay, this is your affiliate link right over here. And this is the one that you are going to want to promote. And when you promote that, right click on this, copy and paste it. This is going to take you to the actual brand new automated webinar page. As you can see, all the, again, best kinds of strategies for copywriting and sales copy and all the things are already here. Register now for this event. You must attend live to access these secrets. And right here at the top, right, is this free masterclass, the single best way to beat inflation and skyrocket your income while avoiding hundreds of hours of blood, sweat, and tears of frustration. Once you click over here to yes, save my spots, this pop-up will come up. And what you need to do is set the date, set the time, and then of course, as we mentioned, you do have a choice of different kinds of call to actions and dates and things like that. So if you want to set this for a couple of days in advance, you can select a session if you want to. But then, of course, what we want to ensure that there is an option for is something called just in time. Okay, so right now it doesn't say just in time, but right now, just so that you know, in real time, it is Tuesday, August 16th. And as you can see, right, in addition to 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., there is a session right over here, which just so happens to start in about 4 minutes from now in real time for me. So what this is the just-in-time feature within Groove Webinar that allows people to join anytime within a 15-minute period. I believe, every 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and every top of the hour on the hour, there is a brand new session that automates. So what this means is that for the end user, they don't have to wait until 8 p.m. or 11 p.m. or another time that's not going to be convenient to them. They can, since they're here, watch the next available session, which can be as soon as just a minute or two from now, and as long as within the next 15 minutes. So with that, this is what you'll be able to see right here on this webinar session. And of course, it is the page that you will be able to check out yourself. Now, if you don't want to, click on the Groove JV link and you don't want to find your affiliate link and all that stuff, what you can do if you want to just take a shortcut and see this page is to simply go to groove.cm. Once again, that's groove.cm/webinar registration. And this is as good as new. This is as good as clicking on your own affiliate link. And it's going to redirect you to this page right over here where you can read up all about it. In fact, I highly recommend that you register for your spot as well if you haven't already watched the webinar, so that you know what to say in your promotions, you know what to tell your people. But at the same time, right, all the things on what you can expect. Watch the video on what it's all about and about the speaker, about the webinar host, which is, of course, Mr. Mike Filson himself, and what the community says. Everything is right here on this page already. Read up on it. If you haven't already, right, the single best way to beat inflation and skyrocket your income. This is something that I believe everybody who is an aspiring entrepreneur or marketer or, anyone who is trying to make ends meet and just trying to survive, especially in different parts of the world right now where they're heavily affected, right, by the pandemic, by the economy, by their government. This is something that everybody reads right now. So they need this, right? So do yourself and everybody a favor, right? Sharing is caring. Make sure that you do this, and at the same time be able to earn some affiliate commissions. Do you want to earn affiliate commissions? If you do, type in commissions inside of the comments, because of course that's what we want for all of you as well. And for the next 2 weeks, as we mentioned, right, this is a very spectacular launch that you are not gonna want to miss, right? For Groove CM, this is something that you're gonna absolutely want to be a part of. So once again, simply come over here to groovejv.com to get all of the information that you need, including your affiliate links. But of course, read up and watch the video, because it's going to explain everything that you need to know about the actual launch that's happening within these 2 weeks, and you're not going to want to miss out. Every single day, at least that's what we have planned for the next couple of weeks. We are planning to give you some kind of an update on the social media post, or maybe on live, or maybe on GrooveLIVE. So watch out, right, for different kinds of updates and announcements here and there. You're going to want to make sure that you don't miss a single one. So if you haven't already, make sure that you're subscribed to our channel, like us on our pages, join us inside of our groups, turn on all of your notifications, because you are definitely not going to want to miss out the next time that we do go live. There's going to be a lot more tremendous updates that you're not going to want to miss out on. Okay, so groovejv.com, that's where you're going to get all of the information. Make sure that you don't miss out on that. Now, before I let you go, let's see if there's any one of you who are inside of the comments right now who might be saying hi or have any kinds of questions or anything like that. Mr. Gary Knight, #live. Great to see you. We also have Casey saying hello and hi to everybody. So good to see you as well. And then Sean Mack is asking, is it the standard webinar that we direct them to? Just join. Sorry, I'm not sure what standard webinar you're talking about, but this is actually a brand new webinar, as we explained. And Mike explained as well inside of his webinar yesterday, his live stream yesterday. This is something that is brand new. It probably will be evergreen as well, but in the meantime, it is something that we are focusing on, Sean, for the next 2 weeks. So make sure that you go to groovejv.com, get your link for that, maybe register for it, watch it so you know much more information about it, and do what you can to maximize the promotion for this one as well. We also have Mr. Allen saying hello. So great to see you, Allen. And then here's Sean again saying, yep, that's okay, mate. You explained it as well. I pressed send. So very cool. You are very welcome. All right. So it looks like those are all the questions that we have for right now. I also understand that it is in the middle of the night for many of our friends who are in the US, probably like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m. in the morning. So with all of that, hopefully you get the chance to watch us and catch us on the replay, because once again, there's going to be a lot of tremendous updates throughout the week, especially right here on GrooveLIVE, as we continue to share with you everything that you need to know in regards to this launch, the Groove is Back launch. Are you excited for that, by the way? If you are, type in #Groove is Back, because that's exactly what this is about. And especially over the next couple of weeks, including the affiliate contest, you're going to want to make sure that you take part in everything that we have to share with you. All right. So on behalf of the entire Groove community and myself, we do absolutely want to thank you for your time here today. Take action right now. Let us know if you have any questions. And as always, we'll see you right back here on GrooveLIVE on the inside.